Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
Back for the first pitch right after this. Starting on the mound, and impressive his last time out.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
The 0-1. Got him swinging, and now 1 away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throws to first in time.
Batting third, the catcher, number 13, Heriberto Hernandez.
And now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez. Late with the swing there. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Rodon ready, the 0-2 on the way. This one in the air, center field. Grisham settles underneath it, and that is that. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting to start, Braxton Garrett. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
The first baseman,
Bellinger went deep in his most recent game.
Bellinger.
Ripped on a line to center. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Aaron Judge at the plate. 2 hits and 5 at-bats yesterday. Out to short. Lopez throws to first in time. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
2 down, bases empty. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Swinging a foul straight back. On a line out towards center. Marcy moving under this one. That is the inning. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. No score. New inning getting started.
Morel.
Morel getting to start at first. Batting in the cleanup spot. His slugging percentage 80. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Stepping in, Connor Norby. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wells takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Xavier Edwards. That one way outside. Ball 1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Ball 2.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Second inning here, no score. In the air to left center. Grisham on his way over. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Trent Grisham. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Rips that one to right. One up, one down. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swings through that. And that drops in for a strike. Just off the outside corner. Ball one. Inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Runner at first with 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hook one.
The 0-1. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Makes the turn at second. Heads for third. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
Batting in, the third baseman.
Next to hit, Jose Caballero. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And there's a ball. The Yankees with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Jason Dominguez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Throw home, not in time, the run scores. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it's off the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
0-1 down. And a swing and a miss.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Got him swinging for the K. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. Yankees 3, and the Marlins nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine.
Griffin Conine.
That's a strike.
Breaking ball gets the corner for a strike. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now here is Javier Sanoja. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground, and that chance handled. Slings to first in time.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Otto Lopez will hit next. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Now up is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now here's Trent Grisham.
Coming off a stellar performance at the dish last game, looking for his first hit in this one. Still early though, Boog.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the second game of the series. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Stanton. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 4-zip.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So man aboard, Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time up. This one in the air, center field. Marcy under it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony.
One out man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. That's to third, Sanoha. Here's Edwards for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-0 ball game.
I know you see the fashion.
All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. In the air to left center, Dominguez has a beat on it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, Jacob.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jacob Marcy. Grounded out his first time up. Foul ball there. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Stays alive. And they'll do it again. The Fish hitless so far in the game. The 0-2. Out to short, Volpe. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, number 13, Heriberto Hernandez.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez. Fly to center his first time.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 4th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Well, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Ball.
That one blasted deep to right. Konai ranging back to the warning track, makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the third
And
baseman,
here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Jose Caballero digs in now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Center field. Marcy takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number
At the plate, Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez.
Bounced out to short. Lopez fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. The Yankees 4 and the Marlins nothing. Back in New York. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Christopher Morel.
You know, these Marlins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Foul ball. Norby in his second season, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall.
The batter number 9, second baseman.
And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
On the ground, right side. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now the right fielder, Griffin Conine. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one. In the air, left field. Dominguez settles under this one, and that is that. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. The Yankees 4 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here is Aaron Judge. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right.
He's hitting for pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
That's ripped. Base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Braxton Garrett will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. On the mound now, Lake Bacher.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One gone, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Here's Edwards for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Javier Sanoja now at the plate.
The third baseman, number 8, Javier Sanoja.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Man, that got him square in the mask. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missed. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Comebacker to the mound. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Back to the top of the Miami order, Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit.
Well, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
2 down, nobody on. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Going to count 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Volpe should have this one, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for New York, Trent Grisham.
Picking up where he left off last game. Really comfortable in the box. You can see it in his body language.
Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher,
Austin Wells. Stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Into the second deck it goes, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So up next, Anthony Volpe. Out towards right center field. Konai settles underneath it. And there's one away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one inside, and it hit him.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman,
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner breaks early for second, and a step off. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
And then you don't make the play. You don't execute what needs to be done to get that runner out. That time he just stepped off calmly, dealt with this situation, and they got a pretty easy out after that.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Lake Bacher departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on here, Kate Gibson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now at the plate, Jason Dominguez. The 0-1, runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
Having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Man at second. In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 6-0 ball game.
Now
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Yarbrough.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Leading off, Jacob Marcy. He's grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, number 5.
1 out man at first. And here's the first baseman, Christopher Morel, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a foul ball. Yarbrough, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. 0-1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that, and it tends to break a lot more horizontally and vertically than the cutter.
Number 1, designated hitter, Connor.
Next is the designated hitter, Connor Norby. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. Marlins lead 1. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back in the Bronx, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well. In this one, Boog, spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Lace to right center, base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder,
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 1 for 3.
Judge.
On the corner at the knees for a strike. Judge not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Bellinger gets his lead at first with nobody out. Judge comes up empty there.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Not close with that one, and that's ball one.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And now it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Double play ball to second. There's one. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Base is empty after the double play. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a ground ball. Edwards. Jump throw across his body. On the money. Nice play. Yanks held in check, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Now
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Jake Bird. He's making his fourth appearance of the season. Xavier Edwards digs in now.
Xavier Edwards.
Gets the call. It's 0-1. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. To third, Caballero. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, number 18, Griffin Conine.
Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine.
Hurry.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Bird, 30 years old now, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2018. Battling here as he fouls it away. And down on strikes. 2 away down.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
2 outs, base is empty. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
This one in the air, right field, and it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 6, shortstop Otto Lopez.
Otto Lopez, the next to hit.
Yep.
Lopez thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Sanoja off of first with 2 away. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
0-2 now. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Bellinger under this one. And that is that. One left for Miami. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Calvin Fauché. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Well, Boog, yet another standout game from him. Quick hands, great balance in the box. You can tell he puts a lot of work in, and it's paying off.
Popped up. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28,
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And that's a nice play to end the inning. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. They lead it, though, 6-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Fernando Cruz.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Stowers, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Struck him out swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. Out towards right center field. Judge on the move to the alley. 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, number
Marlins
13,
down to their final out. Heriberto Hernandez now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Ball 1.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they're now out of challenges. 2 down, nobody on.
Hey!
The 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. The Marlins down to their final strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup, You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs. But it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long